In week 6 of the
Oh,
NFL,
brother, another rain game.
the spotlight is
Another rain game. Today against Washington, though. Today against Washington. What's good, Joe? What's good, Joe? Welcome back to another Madden rebuild. Not even a rebuild, the Madden franchise with the Carolina Panthers. We do have some big news today as Tampa has lost. They lost 2 games.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep a string of good games going right here.
Miles Sanders leads the league in rushing, while Bryce Young leads the league in passing touchdowns. But we have another feat on our hands today. The Washington Commanders defense with quite possibly the best defensive line we played all year. Bryce Young misses the pass, but that's not what's on the stake here. What's at stake is a superstar X Factor dev trait.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
As we just get that away, this is going to be a tough game. J.C. Horn.
Even though you don't hit on the deep throw,
breakout game inbound. He got the challenge. He said he's ready to step up to the plate. And it's going to be a feat. It's going to be something tough. Versus Baker Mayfield, the former Bucs QB. But to put in perspective of what we need either less than 100 yards. That's going to be roughing the passer. I'm an idiot.
This might be a roughing call.
The Lions lost to the Titans 3-0 in an entire NFL game. A team put up 3 points.
Not making very many friends here with this crowd.
Yeah, we all know that everyone accuses the officials of kind of playing to the home team, but not in this case. They're just trying to administer.
And they're gonna break one loose, man. Oh my goodness. This Washington team is 2-3. But we shouldn't take them like that. It's not ideal. But back to what I was saying, J.C. Horn need to hold Baker Mayfield to less than 100 passing yards, which is virtually that's an impossible feat. Even Detroit, a team who put up 0 points in the entire game, had Jared Goff at 100 passing yards. That's a near impossible feat. As Barkley almost broke something. Or the team needs to force 3 turnovers as a defense, which is the most likely option to happen, or J.C. Horn needs to get 3 TFLs. Oh, man. 3 TFLs, 3 sacks, 3 interceptions combined, whatever. So those are the deals, man. That's the deal right there.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better.
So
it's a 2nd down run with
Miles Sanders gonna make a man miss. So we need to make sure J.C. Horn has enough time on the field to get himself going and just get this defense going. Because if we can get a big lead here off the rip, man, but this defense is tough. Their D-line is a very good D-line. Our O-line, we have a decent, our tackles are very good. Our guards are solid. Our center is the most questionable part of my O-line. As you can see, he's getting beat already. We're going to throw it up to John Mingo, and he can't get it. Bryce Young has not hit a single pass yet.
What a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that.
Rashard Bateman, you know he's our guy, but we complete our first pass. But we need to make sure the defense is on the field enough.
The Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11
enough.
They lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame,
and Bryce Young, oh my goodness, Bryce Young delivers a dot to the back left corner. And look at Washington. This is what I don't like about the momentum system. The CPU are usually never affected by the momentum system. I just scored a touchdown at home, and yet they still have a bar of momentum. They lost it after the kick, but they still had it, which is kind of ridiculous to me. Bryce Young, put the ball on the money, son, and get the job done.
And he'll just sit on
defense comes back out. My controller disconnects. I've got a faulty wire. But no, on a real note, I think the best bet to get J.C. Horn, his ability, is to definitely try to get him TFLs. But that would mean I need to get in a place where I can put him in sub linebacker at territory.
That's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
So
it's rare for those moments to happen.
I mean, look at this tight end had 80 yards last week. You know how hard it is to force this right here, to force turnovers, especially against like a solid offense.
He's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
But J.C. Horn being an X Factor would be a huge upgrade for our defense. He'd be the first X Factor player on defense. And they're going to give me a...
That one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Seems the refs are going to be playing this Washington's side today, what it feels like.
The effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Now Mayfield. Short throw to Smith.
Are you kidding me?
He's got room to run. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The Washington passing game dialed in now.
This is where they're throwing the ball. Short game.
Offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch.
And see J.C. Horn gets beat somehow. Curtis Samuel.
26 yards. And Washington has taken the lead.
Oh, man.
Extra
Washington.
By Dicker, and that makes the score 14-7.
Our defense definitely needs something. Trade deadline is looming over us. 2 weeks in season. And as I'm recording this, the trade deadline would have already passed for y'all, but it is the Sunday before the trade deadline.
The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field.
We're getting close to it. Wonder what a lot of big players have been rumored in a couple of trades here and there. Devontae Parker for a gain of 9. Who knows what we'll see? But I might make a trade here in our franchise here, because there's definitely a spot where I see that we need a little bit of we need a little bit of a bolster. And I'll tell you, it's not on the offense. It is not on the offense. But let's not focus on that right now. Let's focus on Miles Sanders catching a dot from Bryce Young. And as I'm recording this today, Bryce Young actually got his first win on the season against C.J. Stroud, who, if you remember watching me, as Devontae Parker, another one. Another one. We lost to C.J. Stroud in our opening season. It was a low-scoring slugfest. I think it was final score was 13-12. They kicked the game-winning field goal. Pinero kicked the game winner in with 3 seconds left on the clock. And they won the game. Bryce Young gets his first win on the season, first win of his career against who other than C.J. Stroud, who actually has been relatively lighting it up this year. I'm not going to lie. He's been playing very, very good football. As a Steelers fan, I know, bro. He came and he kicked our asses.
Relishing the opportunity to be on the couch for a few days.
Yeah, they certainly are, but let's face it, partner. They can't get caught looking
Good TFL there.
Time while they're playing this one. They've got to take care of business first.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete.
Oh, we couldn't force it out.
So the completion good for 7 there.
Who was that?
And now we've got a 3rd and 4. Pretty entertaining start.
Well, they're only 25 pass yards away from 100, so like I said, that's a virtually impossible challenge. It's very tough for DBs to get dev trade upgrades through these challenges because, I mean, the challenges they're given are very near impossible feats. I mean, tell me the last time a DB has gotten 3 interceptions in a game alone by himself. I mean, it's tough for teams to get 3 takeaways in a game as a team.
Robinson up the middle.
Let alone one guy.
Commander's first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the 2nd level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the 2nd level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
The defense, my defense isn't winning us any games, is what I'll say. The offense is heavily
to throw Mayfield.
The reason why we're winning games. Not the defense in the past 2 games and it has given up a total of what?
Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Big hit. The defense in the past total game has given up 70 points. Only way we've been able to win is because we've been able to put up 76. We've outscored our last 2 opponents who have been very good teams by 3 points apiece. We beat the Cowboys and the Eagles 35 to 38. Both of those teams are very good. Defense has given up a lot of
a first down throw from Mayfield. And a dump off here to Robinson. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Of points. And even against a Washington offense, which is not nearly as good as the Cowboys or the Eagles, where we've given up 14 already. And another thing, my pass rush is very lacking, man. The D-line is not doing anybody any favors.
Mayfield down.
And that could have been a chance for one of the interceptions with J.C. Horn. But the screen passes, they always throw it in the dirt practically where nobody can get it.
Lots of speed.
Screen passes used to be a lot easier to intercept. Oh, he marks us. Just marks us down.
He got it. They're going to mark this at the 4-yard line.
Okay.
This offense returns to the field, and the former Penn State star Miles Sanders.
To be honest with you, we cannot run inside shots here
because returns have been really good. Now you're starting to hit that stride.
We want to go opposite of Chase Young.
They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are because
Chase Young, one of the big name stars in the a lot of the trade rumors.
And defense endures even in bad
Only y'all watching the video will know if he's been traded or not. But
people want that, especially as you head down the stretch.
He's definitely been in a lot of the rumors.
You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set higher.
Rashard Bateman going down with
there appears to be
a wrist injury.
Shaken up on that last play.
Not ideal for us.
Here is Young.
But Devontae Parker has stepped up majorly. He's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Strained tricep. He's out for this game. It means John Mingo will take over in the wide receiver 1 slot. Devontae Parker is going to see wide receiver 2 slot. And Terrence Marshall Jr. will come in and get some more reps.
Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando.
So,
the coach, he'll have stats and scores.
See what we got. We're going to do the check down here. Miles Sanders is open with some space. Going to get some more yards there. We did get ball first. So we definitely want to try to put up some points here.
10 yards, and they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Now Young.
We're rolling out. I'm looking. John Mingo, what a grab. Bryce Young, what a throw. That's exactly what you want.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Just got to take our time with Bryce Young. When it's time to leave the pocket, it's time to leave the pocket.
He's gonna float this
Hayden Hurst
right side.
Had the one-on-one for a second, but it was always going to be tough with that formation. 2 DBs on the outside. Not ideal.
Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
A second down throw for Young.
John Mingo is wide open, and Bryce hits him. Bryce, 3 in the first half. He's loading it up from the pocket.
And the Panthers have taken the lead.
He's loading it up from the pocket, man. He's dialing.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
He's loading it up from the pocket, and he's taking his strikes precisely. John Mingo with a touchdown. Devontae Parker with 2 of them. How about that? For some offense. Atlanta wins barely against the Giants, who you remember, we battered the Giants badly. This offense is playing at a very elite level.
And they need him right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice.
Incomplete pass. Baker's still under 100 yards. Hey, Baker's still under 100 yards, man. That's all I'll say. Baker's under 100 yards.
Just a little more animated.
Mayfield now on second down. Here's a screen for Robinson.
Baker is no longer under 100 yards, so that
and they've got it
route
across
is
midfield down
gone.
to 40 before it's all said and done. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
Now we're going to get a timeout from Washington. We definitely need some sort of help. And here's what I'm thinking. There's a couple players I've been looking at.
Mayfield on first down.
He's challenging J.C. Horn. No, you have to intercept that. If you have a dev challenge on the line, you have to intercept that, man. That's it. Bro, that was it. Because all he's been throwing is underneath drag routes all game, and he finally takes a shot. And Jamie Robinson gets hooked in man coverage there. That wheel route with the running back, that's tough always to guard for a DB in that man coverage. It's tough for the CPU to realize and guard because they'll come up so much, and then once they hit the hook and start going downfield, they're in bad positioning always. That's how the CPU plays that though. But J.C. Horn needed to intercept that, man.
21 all the score as the kicks away.
He needed to intercept that.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Last season, we traded Brian Burns. Connor Burnham's going to go down, the rookie. Last year, we traded Brian Burns for Penei Sewell, right tackle, because we wanted to bolster our O-line to make sure Bryce had time to hit these throws that we expect him to hit. Like these throws that we need him to hit. But now it's time. The defense needs a little bit of help. Now, I don't know if I'm obviously going to take a look at all the stats, see where we're probably struggling the most, whether we need dislocated shoulder. It's going to be another injury. Whether we need D-line help
and
or
add to their
secondary
score.
help. I'll tell you one thing. I'm confident with my safeties. I don't feel an issue with any of my safeties. John Mingo, what a grab, timeout. The safeties, we're not. You won't be seeing a new safety. You might be seeing a new cornerback. The linebackers I feel comfortable with. So it's really just my cornerbacks. I hit throw it away. We're just gonna let it clock.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
Actually, we're gonna
now whistles
dial
and a
something up.
timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half.
Because I think we'll. No, you know what? We're not gonna do anything crazy. Just gonna run the football.
And unless
I
this is
thought
a quick
maybe if I draw up a play action, but I don't want to even throw an
half.
interception to give them more momentum.
Running left, it's Sanders.
Sanders going to get a gain of 10 there. So it's most likely either going to be D-line help, which I think is something we need.
And back to the field for the start of the second half.
It's just a run. We're switching to inside run, I guess. And then what do we need to stop? 29 yards per carry, but that's on like one rush. He's getting a lot of medium pass yards. But that means our run defense is going to be lacking.
For the third quarter.
Well, no, we might make two trades because here's the thing: we have the Patriots pick, and as we speak, the Patriots just lost another game, so that pick is only getting better.
This to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So we can trade our pick, which is if we're gonna keep playing this good on offense at least, and just wheeling the team through with our offense. As Patrick Queen gets him stops him at the line, we should probably trade our pick while it has some value, and we might package in a player too. But what I feel like, obviously I said I'll take a look, but expect the late minute splash trade. Dante Jackson gets hooked.
Breaks through the contact. He's still on his feet.
Oh my goodness, bro.
Touchdown, Washington. De'Ami Brown, his first touchdown on the year. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening
we need quite a bit of help. We need some help out here, man.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
We're just gonna.
And
I feel like we've asked a lot of Bryce Young in this offense in the first 5 weeks of the season to have to come out here.
Of the second half. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down.
To have to come out here
the opening drive touchdown
and
they need to take a good
put up 30 points a game just for us to win by 3. Because the defense, man, we haven't been able to stop anything. We let Washington, who is, I think, when I was looking at the stats, one of the lower-rated offenses in the league, put up 28 points.
Second down, back to Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Thankfully, we have a high-powered offense that can match. They can go blow for blow. They take a body shot, we take a body shot, and we just keep swinging. But in the playoffs, man, we need a defense that's going to hold.
Open man is Mingo, complete.
Because we know we'll be versing defenses that can hold. Like San Francisco last season, their defense held up enough. Sure, we were able to break through, but it was way too late.
They'll run with Sanders.
It was way too late.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
Because our offense wasn't generating anything, and our defense was as good as Swiss cheese, full of holes.
The legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
John Mingo here, another great catch. Bryce Young is playing he's playing an MVP level football. He's playing MVP level football right now. Is what I can say about him. He's playing MVP level football.
And that nearly picked off.
They played that perfectly.
Great time for their first interception of the game. Instead, it's second down.
Thankfully, we have Gambit. That may have been an interception if Gambit was not there.
Back to the ground with
Miles Sanders going to get a gain. We're going to run the same play.
15 to the 13.
I'm just going to run inside zone this time.
It's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it with Sanders.
Miles Sanders going to get into the end zone. And we're fighting. Here we go again. If you think that the difficulty is too easy, bro, look at our defense. Our defense has given up over 28 points in 3 straight games.
And we are all tied at 28.
Sure, the Eagles have an electric offense. Sure. Who did we play before that? The Cowboys have an electric offense. We're playing Washington with Baker Mayfield at QB.
And he'll decide to not bring this
if it wasn't for the offense and Bryce Young's play, we'd be like we could be on the other side of a lot of these close games.
So far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that?
Jeremy Chin, good tackle.
Tied after the first 2 drives.
I'm trying to get the cut stick ability on him, where the cut stick tackles results in more fumbles and stuff like that.
And try and change the momentum of this game.
On 2nd down, another shot for Robinson. And
can get another TFL there.
Up to the 23.
Sometimes you're line.
We're coming out man-to-man coverage. Expect pass, and let's play it like we know it's coming, bro. We know the pass is coming, so let's play it like we do.
Perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
It's either going to be a holding or a roughing the passer, and I missed it.
The 35.
We'll take a holding call any day of the week. Holding. I want to run. Man coverage again.
Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide.
Coach is saying otherwise, though.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long? Mayfield looks to throw.
Like, bro, it's just they throw it so low that you can't intercept those. But we get a stop on defense. Mayfield's telling him, get up the field. But I read it every time. Screen passes are very easy to read.
But here finally stalling out.
Defense finally gets a stop. Offense has a chance to go out there and take a lead. I don't know why. Who is number 2? Is that Matt Corral?
Carolina getting
Why is he walking out with the offense like he's in the game?
We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's
face
it,
catch.
All friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here.
A lot of people talk about fantasy's been a major. He got the first down. Come on. Fantasy has been a major point in this season. I feel like they've talked about it quite a bit in real life.
Take up the space and let the linebackers run free. They can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Sanders with a stiff arm, gonna get him to lose him, but obviously it's not enough.
A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
See what we got here.
Ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around.
Sanders with a check down catch, gonna catch it. Bryce Young on his way to another 300-yard passing performance. Like I said, he's playing at an MVP level right now.
As a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field.
We throw another one that could have easily been intercepted, but because of Gambit, it wasn't.
As it leaves the quarterback's hand and it's incomplete.
It's the reason we put the ability on.
Young on 3rd down. Flushed out right.
Get rid of it. Nothing there. Are we in field goal range?
So they couldn't hook up as time is now run out on this 3rd.
Are we kicking with win? 56.
All even as we get ready.
We're kicking against to win.
A 56-yard attempt.
I don't feel confident. That's short.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good.
Maybe with the win, we got enough with it, but there's nothing. We fall short. Wow, we fell short a lot of yards there. And look, now they get the ball in the 40. I should have punted it.
Take the lead. They come up empty, and now you wonder, Will their offense ever see the football again?
Yeah, because on the other side, run through the post, and this thing could be over. And he'll be taken down at the 44.
I mean, that's a highly unlikely chance, though. They have 7 minutes, and they already have the ball at the 40.
Leave them with a second and just a few inches left. Here's Mayfield.
Von Bell. I'm not going to say he forced the incompletion because he just dropped it.
And dropped it. Sometimes you have just too much time on your hands, right? You end up thinking way too much, and your hands get shaky.
And yes, he's a tight end, but that's a catch he should have made. Robinson will try to pick it up. And he's got the first.
But I think it's pretty unlikely now that our guy J.C. Horn gets a tackle. It's not a tackle. A dev trade upgrade. And I'm offsides.
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Oh, man. I went a little bit too close to the line there.
The call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out.
Another TFL.
Management stuff,
if it was team TFLs, I mean, we got it right there. I don't believe it is, but if it is on the off chance, I mean, we got it right there. There's X Factor, J.C. Horn.
They go play action. Mayfield.
Woods getting a lot of bounds.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Short completion, just 4 yards. And 3rd and 8 now. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Robinson.
Robinson going to get there.
And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his
I didn't expect the run, to be honest. I expected a pass.
69 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Throwing, Mayfield. This will be
Patrick Queen. Wow, he squeezes it through pretty much nothing there.
First and goal on a pass play that moves
run up middle.
Down to the 1.
If it's not, then it's done anyway.
Lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Robinson.
Touchdown, Commanders. 3 straight games where we've given up 35 yards.
Sometimes offensive can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
I mean, we've given up a total of over 100 points in our past 3 games. We've given up 100 points. This defense is bad, man. So we expect to see something new next episode because we need it. We need a shakeup.
After the touchdown a moment ago, they work from behind in a
so let's see if for now this route has been open all day. They've been playing poor coverage. Jonathan Domingo gonna get it, gonna go all the way. They've been playing bad coverage on that all day. The safety is failing to get across. The safety has been failing to get across all day on that, man.
And we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
So we match their strike with a quick strike of our own. Bryce Young still playing at an MVP level.
And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Set to go again. Here's
look at about 50 rush. I mean, 50 receiving, 70 rush.
The century mark already receiving the football, closing in on that on the ground too. They've really had
Scary Terry's got an ability.
I think from what we've seen in this game, his success through the air has started to open things up for him on the ground because now he's loosened up the defense, right? They've got to play just about every snap as if
here's the thing now.
Can get downfield on them, and he's been
very risky.
Now they bring him back to the backfield. I think his yardage running the ball will increase as this one goes on.
Well, they might need to devote some extra attention to something just to stop the momentum.
Now they have the ball.
It'll be a gain of 5
with the chance to go out and take the lead.
First down marker, and now it's 3rd down.
If we can get a stop here, that'd be huge. Play action.
advantage. Mayfield.
J.C. Horn, bro, can you just go intercept the football, please, man? I'm glad we got a stop finally, but we should have had stops way earlier in the game.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Pulled in at the 24.
Barkley with one man to beat. He can't get around the edge. But we get it pretty far. Here we go. What are the odds that we get 3 wins in a row with the score of 35-38?
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt.
What are the odds of that?
This opportunity all tied in the 4th quarter. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. Another
John Mingo one-on-one on the outside.
Now.
I feel like I got something there.
Young working out of the gun.
I don't. Throw the check down. Miles Sanders going to get up the field, 3rd and 5. We're kicking against the wind, so we have to take that into consideration. We are not
the elements, the crowd, the situation. This is NFL football at its best. Here's 3rd down.
John Mingo clutch. John Mingo has stepped up in light of our guy going out. Here's the thing. This isn't enough, though. We're kicking against the wind. I need more yards. And Miles Sanders is going to weave his way through traffic. Timeout, Washington.
Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 1:25 left to go in the contest.
Another timeout there. We're going to do a read option. We might go to
the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Another run here with Sanders.
And there we go. 3rd down, and we're running it again.
Timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This is not. This ain't something you can make up here. You can't make this up.
Well short of the first at about the 21.
You cannot make this up.
Have to kick this field goal, don't you?
No question about it. Look at the clock. Look at the situation. Kick the field goal.
Obviously, we're gonna kick the field goal, but here's the thing: we're not gonna take a timeout first. So just use up as much clock as we can. Just let it drip, 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 drip. Got our coach ready with the ref. Timeout.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
All right. Eddie Pinheiro, line it up.
The field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. The kick by
and it's money. I couldn't. If we manage to win this game with a score of 38-35, this is not something you can write up.
It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up
35
with one
seconds.
Stop. They're going to get
There's
out of here
still
with a victory.
a significant amount of time.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Mayfield and the offense now. Down by a field goal. A little over 30 seconds remaining.
Can we get a TFL? I mean, the turnover here?
This as they come up first and
question.
10. Mayfield. They're unable to connect.
What can I do?
A late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
I get a lot of those with Dante Jackson because I try to get the ball out.
Yeah, and you're exactly right.
All right, they gain about 10 there. Let's just take that as a first down play, essentially. J.C. Horn gets one. J.C. Horn gets one, but it might be a little bit too late. Who knows? They might just give it to him off of that, but we get another win with another tight score of 38-35. I feel like the Vikings, man. These games could go either way.
Well, that worked really well.
These games go either way. We've seen how it goes. If it doesn't go your way, and if it does,
but boy, he's playing
we'll
really
see.
well.
Hope you all enjoyed, man. Leave a like, subscribe, comment. I'll catch you on the next one. See ya.